Alright, I'll tell you my thoughts about this all. Let's go through it together, shall we? So we just been told that PTB is coming out tomorrow with some very interesting features. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, that's too much. For the past few months, we have been reviewing the nurse and her add-ons. We are pleased to say that these changes will be available in the upcoming mid-chapter update, and we would like to take a moment to share some insight into the thought process behind them. There were several things that we wanted to address with replacing the nurse. First, all killers should have 4 common, 5 uncommon, 5 rare, 5 very rare, and 2 ultra rare add-ons. The nurse previously did not meet this condition as she was created before this standard was put in place. Many of her add-ons also had downsides or effects that hindered the player's muscle memory, causing them to be very rarely used. Others had unintended side effects that made them much stronger than intended. Notably, the range add-ons, which in turn granted reappearance speed, something referred as Omega Blink. Correct? We wanted to bring these add-ons up to our recent standards and introduce new and fun effects for players to experiment with. Great. In the process, we've also made a few adjustments made to her base power. Good. Previously, the nurse could double blink, go through fatigue, then immediately double blink again. This did not leave the survivors with much of an opportunity to blink line of sight. A recharge mechanic for blink charges has been added to limit how quickly she can perform multiple blinks. Perfect! You guys told me there was no... This is good. A recharge has been added to limit how quickly she can become multiple blinks. Rather than immediately receiving all her blink charges following fatigue, she will instead recharge charges one at a time. Each charge takes 3 seconds, starting from beginning of her fatigue. This timing can be reduced through add-ons. Great. The timing of the visual effects for the blink reappearance have been adjusted so the nurse becomes visible just before the end of the blink. This allows players to react appropriately in diverse situations where they are hit or blocked by the collision of the nurse before they can see her. Good. We have removed the blink accuracy stat. Blink accuracy stat was functional, but its values were so small that its effect was hard to notice. Blink accuracy would place you randomly around the position you blink to. Every single nurse add-on has been altered in some way. The new effects of the add-ons are the following. Common. Decrease the length of the blink attack launches by 50%. Huh? Okay, this is the meme add-on. Okay, I was like, hold up. This is the meme add-on. Every killer now has a meme add-on that does nothing but give them points. So, yeah. Worse launches after blink, but if you're good, hey, you get double points. And that'll be nice to see good nurses play with this. Nettle Spoon, hitting us over with a blink attack has their sound of pain to be moderately louder for 60 seconds. Ooh! Nice! It also makes Strider a bit... Oh, but okay, cool. That's interesting for a... Moderately, we don't know what moderately means, but that's interesting for a brown add-on. Reduces fatigue from missed blink attacks by 50%. Nice, that's good. Not bad for a brown. Rarity change from very rare to uncommon. But this is the add-on that allows you to see the location of the blink. So this is great for new nurses now. The blink indicator placement was improved and will now stay visible until the nurses reach their destination. Nice. Uncommon, these are the yellow ones. Decreases maximum blink distance by 20%. Another? Okay. So, if we know what 20% is, we know that her maximum blink distance should be 20 meters, right? If 20% is 4 meters, that means you have to multiply it by 5. 5 times 4, that's 20 meters. That's her maximum range. What do we think about this, guys? It seems to be, like, standard. Batman Keepsake. Rarity change from common to uncommon. Hitting a survivor with a blink attack causes their aura to be revealed when healing or being healed within 28 meters. What? The nurse doesn't need her own perks now. But it's cool because she's a nurse, so... That's nice, I suppose. 60 seconds. Wow. Alright. And those add-ons are pretty insane because actually the sound, if it works like Strider, the sound, they will hear themselves be louder. Because Strider makes you hear yourself be louder. But this one, unless you have, say, distortion, you will not know that the nurse is something like this. And even if you did have this distortion, you wouldn't know if it's nurses calling or... Oops. I'm so sorry. There we go. I'm searched out on Google. Reduces extra fatigue from chain blinks by 100%. 0.5 seconds. That doesn't mean that you recover immediately. It means that you recover the extra part. So if you do two blinks, the extra thing, the half a second for each blink, it goes. Because blink recharge time by 20%. Nice. Increases the duration of the chain blink window by 13%, 0.2 seconds. Nice, I suppose. Blinking past a survivor causes them to scream and award 200 weapons in the devious categories to terrifying. Okay. Okay, I can see that being a bit scary, but sure. This is a green one. Hitting a survivor with a successful blink attack disables the ability to blink, and because what? What? It makes her a normal killer? Oh my god! That's crazy! Imagine a nurse moving in. Oh my god, that's amazing. I really like it actually. Oh my god. Nurse with Save the Best for Last coming up. For 60 seconds! Okay, that's crazy. Oh my god. Reduce the base blink fatigue duration. Alright, pretty standard. Decreases the blink recharge time by 30. Nice. I guess this will always be good. Increases maximum blink range by 20%. 4 meters. Blink range by 20%, 0.4. Okay. This will be strong. But it's 4 meters. This should be the first range add-on, I suppose. Hitting a sword with a successful blink attack grants sinners the undetectable status for 16 seconds? Oh god. Like, she's got new perks with her add-ons. What the hell? Oh, that's horrible! Wait! Oh my god, this makes her Freddy levels of Borrowed. What? Are they insane? Undetectable means no terror radius. No, wait. Yeah, it does. So if I'm camping someone, and someone comes with borrowed time, and I hit the person doing the unhooking, I interrupt them, then I can hit the other guy. I think they might want to fucking rethink this one. There's no way. After reappearing, the next one. After reappearing from a fully charged blink, the nurse immediately blinks at half charge in the direction she's currently facing. So this is more like a... You give up control over the second blink for like a massive boost in teleporting distance, I suppose. Okay, this is the second and hopefully the last range add-on. 6 meters. Increases maximum blink range by 30%. These are still gonna be very strong. They're not gonna be as strong as the previous ones. The previous ones, they increased the range, but they also increased the distance to make it consistent, so you could charge very quickly. And I think they're changing that. After blinking, allows the nurse to immediately blink back to her original position. That's a purple. Wow, I thought that would be an ultra rare. By pressing the secondary power button, requires a blink charge and must be triggered during the chain blink. Alright, so the ultra rares. Rarity change from common to ultra rare. Removes one blink charge. Increase the to 4.2. 4.2. That's 100%, isn't it? No, 100% would be 4. That's 105. Damn, dude. So you had 105 with one blink. That's disgusting. These two were brown. The next one. Rarity change from common to ultra rare. Adds one blink charge. The nurse can now blink to locations not in her line of sight. Oh. So at most, the nurse will now have 3 blinks, but if she has 3 blinks, she will never be able to blink through walls. That's amazing. This sub has lasted longer than any of my relationships, Pepe Hands. Blurry? Only because you eat your boyfriends, but other than that, I know you are lovely. Thank you so much. What do you guys think of this? This is insane. It is a big nerf in a way. Good nurses won't care so much. They'll be fine. The base power hasn't changed a lot. They won't, if they miss a million hits, they're not gonna be able to recover super quickly. But if they don't miss, they're fine. Matchbooks plus undetectable best combo. Yeah, I don't know about the undetectable one. Like, I don't know, man. That seems a bit silly. Maybe it should trigger like 3 seconds after hitting a survivor, and then, borrowed time can happen. Because I feel like if you have that, you can just camp very effectively, which the nurse doesn't really need, but still. People will now be playing Spirit more. I'm gonna be very honest. If we are considering all the add-ons, Spirit can easily overtake Nurse right now. Yeah. Yeah, you can outplay a Nurse, and now she doesn't have as many resources to catch you if she uses strong add-ons, right? If she makes mistakes. Spirit hasn't changed at all, so she's still very fine. What is the medkit change? Let's keep reading. After listening to Bible. Well, that's a great question, my man. Let's look at the title. Okay, it doesn't say so. The archives, medkit update, and nurse. But this post only talks about the nurse. So we will have to wait until tomorrow. This is very exciting stuff, man. This is very, very exciting. I really wish the Spirit had a similar treatment. She doesn't need this much stuff, but this is amazing, honestly. A few rough edges here and there. That's why there's a PTV, and that's why they'll change a thing or two. But it's really, really, really good stuff. Congrats, behavior. I almost thought you wouldn't do it. It's amazing. Very, very happy about it. It might be another post. If you guys have it, we'll have a look. But that's my opinions on the nurse changes. Let's hope the test of time, doesn't crush my optimism. Let's go back to some games.